This is serious business.
And now, the moment you've all been waiting for.
You goddamn right this is serious.
Yes! I am your man, Kevin Gordon Thomas.
You already know who it is. Clutch time.
And it's the Heartless Arliss.
Yes, and this is Serious Business, the Not So Serious Podcast, episode 19.
19.
Yo, we getting this? We're here? Everybody can hear us?
We here.
We live and we clear.
We're live and we're clear.
We're ready to go.
Yo, you were talking to me before about this. Apparently, oxtail is getting outrageous. I seen that photo.
You seen the meme?
$16 a fucking combo.
For a combo.
Yeah, but the
of
oxtail picture of
they're charging $2 extra for oxtail gravy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Facts.
Yo.
Oxtail gravy, that's exactly what I would do. Everybody, if I own a Caribbean store, that's exactly what I'd be doing.
Bro.
Oh,
No. Wait, dude. It's always a fight. There's another meme that I seen. It's this knight trying to find he's found this treasure and now he has to fight off this massive dragon, and the meme shows the text over the guy is customer, and it shows the gold as oxtail gravy.
Jeez.
Like, I gotta fight the cashier for this oxtail gravy because
I wonder how many times we went to the West Indian, the Caribbean store, and you go, yeah, can I get it with oxtail gravy? Just, fuck.
that's the thing though.
Or if you're a human and you make a mistake, Jamaicans don't like that, and you say, oh, I don't want this, I want this instead.
Oh, don't do that.
Oh, I don't want rice and peas, I want rice.
Just take the food. Don't say anything. Just take it. just take it. Be like, thank you. Thank you.
Well, the one place that I go to when I order my stuff, they say...
Best place in Brampton?
Yes, they say rice and peas, oxtail gravy. They say the oxtail gravy for you.
Yeah.
Because they know.
Because they've been asked enough times to know this is like shit.
Now, how much? Last time I heard about it was $8. How much are we going now?
For oxtail gravy?
No, oxtail.
Oxtail, like frozen fresh from the grocery store. I'm pretty sure it's like $12.99, $13.99.
Yeah,
yeah, it's madness.
I know we said it earlier in episodes. I think it was the oxtail is
no, the pepper pot is not a soup.
It's not a soup. There was one gentleman. He told me that when he first came to Canada in like 1975.
Yeah.
He remembers going home and seeing some guys from a restaurant throwing away chicken wings and oxtail, straight into the trash.
Blasphemous.
So he said he used to go home with a garbage bag in two hands of oxtail and chicken wings and freeze them, and him and his wife would just chill. And slowly he started seeing it in the stores because more Jamaicans and Caribbeans and West Indians people started coming over and like, oh shit, they like this shit. Hold on, you know what I mean? And then boom, now here we are.
I'm hungry.
Can you imagine that they were actually throwing that shit out and now it's like a delicacy?
Bro, imagine
it's like heaven.
You literally, you come from a completely different country where this is a delicacy.
You're right.
Like this is you can't waste. You got to suck the bone. If you don't suck the bone, it's a problem.
It's funny that people don't even.
And then, bro, it's crazy. It's so different because even different cultures, when you hear, when everybody heard that Asians were sorry, I should say Asians, specifically
Orientals.
No, specific Orientals, like certain cultures, like the Chinese culture, they were cooking dogs and stuff like that. They don't. I don't know if they have them domesticated like us.
Did you see what's going on in North Korea?
What?
They made an order. I read this in two places. I don't know if it's 100% confirmed because it's North Korea. Nobody knows what's going on over there. But they made an order that dog is a delicacy. So now all people with pets, dogs, they have to give their dogs up. Oh, yeah! Isn't that crazy?
Yo, would you eat your dog? At least he's going in a good stomach.
I don't have pets. So.
I mean, zombie apocalypse.
If you had Albert and you had to cook your so people who have dogs are probably like, no, I don't even want to think.
But could you imagine in South Korea just
what's that, Lassie? Maggie's in Timmy's stomach.
Hey, okay. Oh shit! What was the joke? Okay. Oh, you want to hear a Jamaican joke?
No.
My mom always hits me with.
Hold on. Is the punchline going to be late?
So there is so the mom is leaving. The mom is making some soup, and she's leaving the house, and she tells the son, Gerald, when me gone, make sure that you put pepper in the soup. She leaves. She comes back, and she's eating the soup, and she's like, tastes like crunchy and weird and all this kind of thing. And she's like, oh, what this? Oh, what this? And then she's like, she's looking for the dog and she don't know where the dog is.
Dog named Peppa.
She said, yo, where the dog at? But the kid said, well, mom, you tell me if I put pepper into the soup. The dog's name is Pepper.
Was it good at least?
I don't know. But
Peppa dead.
would you at least you know that it's going in a good stomach? I don't know. Listen, when it comes to delicacies, like I always, one day if I could, I would love to eat horse. Horse look like it good.
Horse meat?
Horse. Maybe it's a little bit tough because they're like so athletic.
I mean, you know how expensive a horse is?
Come on. And deer is good.
Oh, deer is
I've never had good.
Deer is good.
Good. Never had deer.
So the
Pheasant,
seasoning.
caribou.
Okay, chill. Yeah, that's a trendy
I said
bro.
caribou.
Pheasant.
Caribou?
Bro, they like
You
there's
know what pheasant? You know what a pheasant is?
it's like a
rat.
like a scrounge, like they scrounge for food, like raccoons.
No. A pheasant is those small ass birds that are like super tiny.
This is
like
clutch
So a rat.
looks like
no, they're birds. They're birds.
You know they call
mongoose.
pigeons. You know they call pigeons flying rats. So a pheasant's a rat.
It's true. Yeah,
No. A pheasant is smaller than a pigeon.
Really?
Yeah,
So like quail type size.
bigger than a quail.
Bigger than a quail?
Quail is the smallest, and then the pheasant is like a little bit bigger than a quail.
Jesus.
Yo, I think horse would taste good.
No. Would you try dog?
Have you ever had frogs?
Dog?
Have you ever had
Would you-
frogs legs?
Huh?
Have you ever had
No.
frogs legs?
No.
No word of a lie. In my culinary days in school,
Better than chicken wings?
no, it tastes exactly like chicken wings.
Lies.
I swear to God, it's the
Like
it's
okay,
the
so but you see like the web feed at the end, like and you just
No.
They cut those off, right?
Yeah, the way they
seen them in
prepare
the
it,
grocery
there's no
store.
webbed feet.
Oh, so you cut that off
It's
and you
literally
just-
like a chicken wing. There's the
the joint
wing
of the
or the
arm,
joint,
Yeah.
Do you cook it the same way?
the exact same way.
Maybe I'll
If
go
you
grab
never
some.
told someone this was frog's legs,
Really?
they would not know the difference.
Wow.
I'm telling you right
Same
now,
texture, everything.
same texture,
Wow.
the meat,
Skin. Wow.
You would not know. You would think it's just a
I might do that to somebody.
Yeah.
They'll probably f me up though.
No, so I would eat horse. What else would I eat that we don't eat over here?
Dog?
I
snails.
don't know about the escargot. What do you mean?
You would eat snails over here? I don't fuck with snails.
No. I'm not. I don't think I've had escargot, but I don't think it would it would blend with my palate. Like I don't think I would like it.
I mean, the only way I would eat it is if I would have to go to an Italian restaurant where they would give you the mushroom cap with the escargot and then a piece of mozzarella or Parmesan cheese baked in a salamander.
What about squid?
Calamari?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
What's wrong with you?
I've had
Hell
calamari
yeah.
one time.
Now,
Where? At
What?
Mosaics?
No, in Niagara Falls one time.
that's it.
One time.
Marinara sauce?
Marinara sauce.
There's
nice.
so
I was like, they're like, just try it. I'm
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I don't want to try no freaking calamari. What the hell you think this is?
Wait, was it fried or was
deep
it
fried? Deep
Oh,
fried.
Okay.
I was like, all right, fine. You know what? I'll try it. I'm never probably gonna try it again. It wasn't bad,
But it all
like the
depends,
way I
though.
expected
Depends
in
on
my
who prepared
head.
it, right?
Well, it
Yeah.
was a restaurant. I expected.
anything.
No,
The
because
way
if you overcook it, it tastes like an
Rubbery.
elastic. It's too rubbery. It needs to be like.
It wasn't rubbery, but I was like, the way I expected it. I was like,
The Chinese know how to make really good calamari.
I don't know
the
about
Italians
that.
do too.
I don't
Do
think.
they?
Yeah,
I don't think.
So
yeah, it
there's-
was
have
Italian.
you had octopus before?
Octopus, yeah.
Octopus, but it depends because if you overcook it, it's rubbery as shit.
super
My
rubbery.
boy who introduced it to me when I used to work at the body shop, he's Portuguese. So he brought home he just made it just yesterday, and he brought it over, and it was good, man. It was good. Octopus is good.
You know what?
But then I went to a restaurant. This restaurant's I went with my big brother. He brought me with all of his executives and whatever. And this shit was so rubbery, bro. It was like a tire I was eating. It was in a salad. So I was like, oh, this is
I'll
shit.
pass on all of that, to be honest.
No?
No. I probably will never try calamari
Nah,
again.
see, but when I go to if I were to start traveling, I'm not gonna go and try all kinds of crazy foods because
They'll come back with Corona.
No, but just some I don't know, man. It's hard for me to trust all these kind of places. Whereas if I go and Duval said this, he said when I go and travel all the world, I only eat McDonald's because I know McDonald's is the same everywhere you go. So there's no chance of me getting sick. You know what I mean? He said one time he was on a shoot and everybody was eating this stuff. He's like, I'm not eating that. And the entire crew got sick, right?
Yep.
And they're all called sick.
But you have
So
to
all the
remember, McDonald's sources their food locally. So,
yeah, but they still have the same type of process of how they
Yeah,
they
for
prepare
sure.
the meat. Do you
For
know what I mean?
sure,
So
for sure.
it's still
It's standard. It's standard.
it's standard.
Yeah,
Do you know what I
yeah.
mean? But all the places will send you straight to the shitter, which
right?
which brought me to the point of in Japan. They got these
One of my
toilets.
bucket list places to visit
You want to go to Japan?
so badly.
Really?
Yeah.
Where specifically?
You gonna catch a
Nowhere
Pikachu?
specifically. I want to travel. I have a friend who went to Japan. She spent like 3
Well,
weeks
you got to cover
there.
up your ink.
That's okay.
What?
You have to cover up your ink.
Nah, I'm going. I'm
Why?
a nigga, yo.
Yakuza.
What?
No, we're black.
I want to avoid my head. Wait.
One of my gaming buddies, I don't know how true this is. If I'm talking shit, someone that's listening that's Japanese, let us know.
Yeah, talk your ish.
If
Talk
you
your
have
ish.
tattoos, like you're considered like gang related.
Yeah, but
Only
if you,
people that have tattoos are in gangs and shit.
Yeah,
so if
but-
you want to be looked at like,
Well,
however,
You know?
the gang tattoos in like Japan and stuff, I'm pretty sure it has to be tattooed where they can't see it. So it's like, you know how they always do those bodysuits?
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
always up to here.
Yeah.
It's never past like your arms and stuff
yeah,
like
you
that.
always seen that Asian
so you
movies, they
never
take off
know.
their shirt,
Then
they're
you know, and then you're like,
all the gang things. Yeah.
Wrong restaurant. I just gotta parked in the wrong spot. Sorry about
Bro,
that.
they just made these porta potties or a public washrooms, essentially where it's like the outside is more of a transparent color, so it'll be like blue, green, and pink. And then as soon as you walk in, you lock the door. It's some type of technology that makes it completely opaque to the same color of the bathroom, but it's completely opaque and nobody can see inside.
Yeah, I've heard about that technology.
What's the tech?
I just know that I don't know the exact name for it, but I just know that it's something to do with an electrical charge in the glass, and then either you charge it and it goes gray or opaque.
Yeah,
and
but it's the same color of
It's the same color, or then you charge it and it goes clear. I don't know exactly which one it is. If you charge it, it goes clear, whatever it is. But I seen it in a mansion on a tour, and they had it for like their view of the thing, and they were just like, "Boop, you don't want to see outside, you just cover." And it was huge windows. I ain't talking small windows, big ass ceiling to floor to ceiling windows, like crazy shit. I'm like, damn.
it's like that scene of Independence Day when Will Smith and that guy was in the ship, and then he pressed the button, and then the lens closed. And
Yeah,
like, oh, don't worry about it, we're good. They can't see us in here.
I've only seen pieces of that movie.
You need to watch the whole thing.
Pieces.
Did you start watching Sopranos?
Mm-mm.
Yeah,
I haven't even been on
God,
Netflix.
bro. I'm almost done Sopranos.
We gonna get to
again.
Netflix later though.
I'm watching Sons.
of Anarchy.
Oh yeah, I want to start that, but I don't know. Is it good? I want to. That's one of the series that I haven't
let's
watched.
Just say I've gone 3 days of 24-hour days.
Yeah,
I'm not sleeping just because
Okay.
like I've gone home.
I'm gonna
turned
check
it
it out
on.
next.
1 o'clock comes, I'm gonna go to bed. 2:30, okay, I'm gonna go to bed.
Yeah, I know.
3
I
o'clock.
know those ones.
4, alarm goes
All
off.
right.
Oh, okay, time to go to work.
I might check that. But they're saying they're making another Sopranos
Whoa, like a
It's a-
spinoff.
prequel to Tony's Opera, because when we see Tony, you're gonna get some spoilers. He's like already up there. He's already a captain, a cop, or you know what
Yeah.
I mean. So he's
Capo's
already
not up. The Capo's
that
not
is
like,
it's captain, then it's underboss, then it's like whatever. So
Right.
he's like pretty much.
I thought the
like-
Capo's the guy who's like who's killing people, right? So he's not the captain.
It's not necessarily killing people. You're just like you have people working
like
under
a
you.
facilitator. Okay.
You're like I don't know. You just have people under you,
Yeah.
and those people under you are like made men. So like, there's a whole process, and some people never get made. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so
true.
there's a whole process, but he's like already pretty much up there because of his uncle and his dad and whatever. So you should watch it. But yeah, they're doing a prequel to his story of his life coming up from how he made it up there.
Oh, that's kind of dope.
Yeah. So and it's actually James Gandolfini's son playing him. So it's gonna even be that.
So
Yeah,
it's
so
like
the guy who-
like a Ice Cube.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay,
so
okay.
it's playing the story of his life coming up there.
That's kind of cool, man.
Yeah, I know,
That's
crazy,
kinda
right?
dope, bro. So then there was a question you had asked earlier because you said you were talking with C.
About the story of her life. Yeah, she was like, "How, like, who would you have to play for you in a movie of your life?" I was like, "Huh, you know."
I got three.
And he asked, said, "You should ask the pod," and I said, "Okay,
I
I'll ask
said
the pod."
three. Because I don't even have to think about that. I got three. There's number one. If we're only gonna pick one,
Yeah.
the young Sidney Poitier. Love Sidney Poitier.
Mm-hmm.
Has to. Be.
But do you want him to play you because you love him, or you want him to play you
I
because
think
you
he could
think
do.
he can do
I
a
think
good
he
job?
could do a good job of being me. Because I think like he's just so
Like the younger you.
the younger, the younger me. I think like I know I'm all over the place and you know and very animated, but I think that he's just such a those actors that are very
I know what you mean.
what's the word I'm looking for? It starts with a V.
Versatile.
Versatile. He's very versatile. Whereas he could be very serious and stoic and all
Business. Nothing.
very business. Huh?
Serious business.
Yeah. He can be about his serious business, but he can be very wild and funny and just a loud personality. So I think that he could
Do a good job of you. Who are the other two?
young Denzel
I would get Denzel to play me for sure.
second, and then Chadwick.
I would get Denzel to play an uglier version of me.
But I'm
No?
looking at
No?
Denzel's head. I look at your head and I'm looking at Denzel's head, and you guys don't have the same. I don't think he looked good bald. Like what movies you know Denzel bald?
It don't matter. He's Denzel. He can pull anything off.
Even when he did the Israel,
You doubt
the Israel
Denzel?
movie, and he had like
Are you doubting Denzel?
no, go ahead, no.
Okay.
Are
Okay.
you crazy?
He can pull anything.
Why don't you make his son play you? His son look like him.
Yeah.
His son got a bald head, guy's head.
But his son isn't Denzel, so we would need Denzel to play.
Yeah, it's true. still.
What about you, Clutch? Who's playing you?
Whoa.
Will Smith?
Yes, sir. Fresh
On
Prince
Big
will.
Willie?
Fresh Prince will.
Fresh Prince, like the back in the day, Will?
Yes.
Bro, they first off, no, I think Kevin Hart could do you.
No.
Hart?
Kevin Hart, bro. They'd have to make him a little bit more light skinned.
But Kevin Hart is more D's than Will.
Yes, exactly. We'll got to get into
it's not about the D's-ness. It's about the personality, about the mannerisms and shit. Will is Fresh Prince. Will
It's closer to your personality.
it's
you
closer to
think?
my manners, my younger mannerisms
Maybe I
than
should
Kevin
pick
Hart would
Kevin
be.
Hart. Because he dark.
Kevin Hart is like a more his personality is closer to yours than it is to his.
True.
Yeah.
True.
Very animated, very
Out
dark.
there, yeah. Nigga, have you seen your elbows?
Oh, my elbows is dark. My elbows is dark. But yeah, so I think that would be good. Will Smith. Will
Yeah.
Smith, Kevin Hart.
Will Smith, yeah.
Yeah, because then when all
Alright.
three of us, the movies tie in together,
Could you imagine?
That would be a blockbuster.
Just have
Block
three
and-
separate
block and
movies.
bust.
You know what? Have three separate movies and nobody knows it ties in together until they watch at least two of them.
it's like Unbreakable.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because people never
And
knew
Split, yeah.
until you watch both of them.
I didn't watch this one with Samuel's in it, and then the
And he makes a cameo
Split.
in the other one, right?
Yeah,
At the
yeah,
end.
Yeah.
or
Mr. Glass.
we could release it like Star Wars.
Yeah.
Or like
the-
release
do the last
three
Bro,
episode
they would be
first,
released. You know what would be sick too? They would be completely different names, so you wouldn't have any hint, but you would drop them all on the same day. A lot of those movies are released like years after and stuff. You drop them all on the same day. You know what I mean?
Or make it like a Marvel movie and just have us in like the cameo and one of us dreaming like the
You
bus
know?
driver.
Yeah.
Or like,
you know,
okay, so you get to the point in your life where you're starting the pod, and like, we're gonna go start this pod, and then you come here set up, and it's the same scene in every movie because we're all in the same spot. You know what I mean? That would cut down editing time. That would cut down some editing time so quick.
Kind of cool still. Would you but even then when you said Marvel, like do you guys think that you're ready to go back to the theater? Like to get into that movie experience? Because my girl asked
Hell
me the
no.
other day. She
I ain't
asked me
going
the
back.
other day.
I don't know
She's
about
serious. I think what was it today? The 20th. Yeah, I think like this weekend she was asking if I would be willing to go to the theater. I don't know if I'm ready to pay that kind of money. Again.
What's even coming out?
But I'm pretty sure it's
Some movie
cheap.
called Tenant.
Oh yeah, I've seen the previews for that.
It was good.
Actually, they dropped another trailer actually recently. I think yesterday or something
does it
like
look good?
that. It looks all right, but I stopped the trailer half through because I seen the previous
Why, you
trailers
get to pay
before.
rent?
Yeah. So I seen the previous trailers before, so I was like, oh, whatever. I just tried to get it a little refreshing. I'm like, oh yeah, this movie.
Yeah, I'll see. Maybe I don't know. Nah. It's everybody got a really nice sound system in their house.
Yeah.
Everybody, but it's the experience. When I watched Avengers in my house, and then when I was in the theater, man, it was like night and day.
It is night and day.
Well, yeah, because when you're in the theater, you can smell that $15.99 small bag of dollar popcorn just
Popcorn.
being brewed in the front. You're like,
So
$7 bag of Skittles that you could buy for $1 at
but I don't
Dollarama.
know why Clutch is talking, because when I used to work in Silver City, you paid $1.50. You got a large drink, a large poutine with
If that.
extra gravy and cheese curds.
And that nigga was still hungry.
This nigga was still hungry, bro.
speaking, I'm hungry right now.
Of course
You've been
you are.
saying from when we were setting up, you wanted to go and get some food, man. Don't worry.
Soon come. You'll soon get food.
Yeah, soon.
Soon time.
I'm actually about to go to a restaurant today
What's
for the first time. It's my cousin's birthday tomorrow. Happy birthday, Brenton! Shout out.
Hey.
So it's his birthday. So they're doing go-karting right now. But
nice?
yeah. So
So you're meeting him there?
You gotta wear a mask, or you're bringing your helmet.
we have to wear a mask.
No, like you have to wear masks on the go-kart.
Oh, I have no idea. I'm not going to that
question.
shit.
Good
I'm
question.
going straight to dinner.
Oh,
So,
you're not going. Okay.
No.
So
Oh, okay.
They're doing it right now. So yeah, it's gonna be my first time like in like a public setting, kind of like that.
oh, you haven't been out?
No, I haven't been to any restaurants. I've been to the grocery store, the
Wow.
LCBO for sure.
Yeah, you.
But
There's no lines now, eh?
No, there's no lines.
There's no lines.
Where?
Only when it starts
Grocery
getting
stores,
really, really
I
packed.
went to the grocery store today before I came here. There was no line. Beer
Yeah.
stores, there's no line.
Only when it starts getting really packed, like on busy hours, then
Yeah,
they
bro.
start doing it.
You went there in the dead hours, bro. I've been to plenty.
I
Places.
went. What time did I go? Like 9 in the morning.
Yeah, that's when they
But
just opened.
before though,
On
there
what
still
day?
used to be
Today,
lines.
I literally just
Sunday?
said today. The grocery store opens at 7:00.
Before
man,
there
but
were
people like think about it. Like people, majority of the time, 9 a.m. on a Sunday, most people are either at church or they're with their family or something. They'll be just like shopping.
But you have to remember, they expanded the amount of people that can be inside at once.
True. Okay.
So
yeah,
that's
yeah.
one of the big changes
No, I've
too.
been to a lot of places where I still had to wait. Like I went to the LCBO with my brother, but that was
Yeah.
a smaller one. We had to wait.
I went to the LCBO one time and I was inside and there was a long ass line, and then they started lining people up outside because it started getting packed inside. So there's
Yeah.
like, you know what? There's every 2 people come out, let 1 person in type of thing. It was starting to get close quarters there. I was about to pull out the knife.
Metro. Sometimes you gotta wait outside still.
Yeah, the Trinity Common.
Yeah, Dominion.
Yeah,
Remember Dominion? It was called. They also used to work there.
It's called AMP.
AMP.
I think it was called Dominion.
Is that when
AMP.
you worked there?
I don't know about Dominion.
But Dominion owned them.
Right. I mean,
Yeah.
at first it was called Dominion AMP, and then it was AMP.
No, I don't know about Dominion AMP. I just think about
You remember what's called Dominion?
I think it was called Dominion AMP.
Yeah, and then they dropped just like
They
Staples,
dropped it.
right?
Yeah.
They dropped
AMP. I completely forgot
AMP,
about
bro.
that, yo.
or Price Chopper,
Yeah, Freshco,
Fresh
Freshco.
All these name changes, boy.
Damn.
Blockbuster,
Didn't know-
Netflix,
Yeah. Block and Bust for
Rogers,
life.
Block and
Put
Netflix.
that on a shirt, bro. Block or bust.
Block
or bust.
Block or bust.
We're gonna single handedly bring back Blockbuster.
We should
Yo,
we
you
should
know,
get that logo re-edited and do it with the Block or bust. shirts. We're doing that.
ooh.
We're doing that. We're doing that.
You know they have one still open. I think it's in Oregon,
Yeah.
and they're doing sleepovers now.
Now you can
Yeah.
Airbnb it. Crazy.
Airbnb.
You guys trying to
bro,
go?
they got all the. Okay, I'm not gonna come at Airbnb with Amanda. What's wrong with you? Bring our ladies.
No. It's a mandem
Nope.
trip, bro.
There's gonna be some cool VHSs. That's like yo, you know that's like a candy shop. You know what I mean? That'd be kind of cool. I'm not gonna.
But I remember like going to. Do you guys remember going to Blockbuster?
Yeah.
That was such a man.
Bro, but think about it. It was a whole thing,
It was a
man.
thing. It
You're
was a
like,
thing.
okay, this
It was a
week
thing. Yeah,
I'm going
yeah,
or
yeah,
Rogers
yeah.
Video. You're like, okay, this Friday
Nah,
I'm gonna
never
go
Rogers
get.
Video, never
Bro,
Rogers Video.
I went to Rogers Video. They were cheaper. What do you mean?
Nah.
They were cheaper. Blockbuster
Never
was
went
so
to Rogers.
overpriced.
Nah, but it was always Blockbuster, bro. Because it was you go in, the left side is movies.
No.
Left side was video games.
No. Yeah,
What?
yeah.
Left side was video games.
Well, it depends on which one you went to.
Yeah.
Some
No,
of
I'm
them.
talking about the one in Brandon.
Okay. I went to that
Left
one.
side was
all
video
video
games,
games.
and then the right side was all the DVDs and VHSs.
Yeah.
And then in the middle was all
like-
the snacks.
it was like the
Bro,
bargain bins.
Yo, you remember that in that box, the caramel popcorn?
Oh yeah,
What
they
happened
had
to that company?
gone. Bro, it was a whole thing. You go to Blockbuster, you walk in, you're like, okay. You're going down the aisles, you're looking at these
Yo,
movies,
sorry-
you're like, oh
sorry for everybody
shit.
listening.
You're
We're
like-
just
you're like-
reminiscing on
you're like,
Blockbuster.
oh,
What?
7 day
You
for this?
what? Oh, I'm getting this. 7 day? That means it's gonna be cheaper. I can
Yo.
grab a game too
Yo,
one time.
or
Oh,
the amount
yo.
of stress you went through to make sure you got that shit back
Back
on
on time, bro.
Boy, late fees, and then the day they brought out late fees, that was when they were like closing down eventually.
Bro.
Right? They brought it in so late.
Rogers Video used to tie late fees to your bill. Like you didn't bring it back, you're getting that late fee on your
the loophole
bill.
was you bring the game or whatever before the it's due, and then you just renew it.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, it was I remember since you're talking about the bill, I had a library book that I forgot to bring
A
back.
what?
Bro,
A book?
a library book.
What's a library?
Dog, these guys,
I don't know.
Dog,
I know Google
bro, I had collections calling me.
for a
Brampton
library book.
They don't play. Bro, I had collections calling me.
Jeez.
for like $120.
Yeah, and the late fee, the late fee is like 20 cents a day, but they're just like, we're getting it for everything.
Collections calling me Kevin Gordon Thomas and and this is that and blah blah blah. And like if you don't, then it's gonna affect your. And it wasn't like a scam. It was real. I got letters in the mail. I was like, oh my god, for a library book, and it said, we still want you to come back, and we're not banning you. We just wanted you to
come back to the library. Yeah, I know, right?
Yep. Listen. This is serious business. We love when everybody's riding with us.
Yep.
Make sure that you follow us on all of our social media platforms. Our Twitter, which is at SeriousBiz_pod. Our Instagram, which is at Serious Business Podcast. Make sure that you spell business, BIZNESS. And of course, follow us on our YouTube or subscribe. And make sure that you like it, share it with your homies. Hit that notification bell so you know every time that we're posting something. And that one is called Serious Biz.
Yes,
so right now, what we're going to do, we're going to jump into our next break, which is called Talk-ish.
Yep.
Talk-ish. This is the part of the show where we let you, the viewers, talk ish on certain things. Now, a lot of people were talking about WAP, and it's still I think it's still kind of fizzled out right about now.
Yeah.
But we wanted to get a lady's perspective on it. So we called my homegirl, Jess, had a little bit of a conversation with her. So we're going to let you listen to that right now. We're going to jump into it, and then we're going to jump back into our regularly scheduled program. Let's go. All right, Jess, you are with us here at Serious Business.
Welcome.
Talking to Ish. Did you?
Hello.
Well, I'm glad you're here. For those who don't know, I know Jess for how long have I known you, Jess?
Oh, since grade 9.
Something like that. Anyways, so did you watch and listen to all the stuff concerning WAP, the wet ass P word, as Ben Shapiro put?
I certainly did.
How do you feel about that?
Well, to be honest,
do you have that WAP or that DRAP?
Oh, God.
Sorry?
Do you have that WAP or the DAP?
Oh, my God.
Well, that's explicit information, but...
that's a lot.
Well, that's going off the deep end.
But when I first heard the song, I really thought it was really catchy.
Yo, the songs are... It doesn't suck. Like, I've heard the song... I listened to it once. I watched the video once, and I already knew what it's about. It's nothing new, but the only issue I had with it is when they said, it's supposed to be empowering women. So obviously it's serious business. It's 3 guys. So I thought, what better way to get a woman's opinion than to get a woman's opinion on the call? So, like, do you feel empowered when you were listening to it?
Me personally, no, not empowered. I don't think I would use that word. I would like to say, though, I kind of get where they're coming from, where they feel maybe they want to empower certain women like them, maybe that were strippers or kind of do that sort of business, because that's what I feel like it was catered to, or where they're trying to relate to, if you know what I'm saying about that.
Yeah, we get that.
So I feel like maybe it's empowering for those women, but I'm not in their shoes, so I wouldn't know for sure, but I wouldn't say it for all women or me specifically.
Well, does it make you feel in like a negative sort of way, or you just don't really have any negative or positive feelings towards it?
The first time I heard it, and I actually pulled up the lyrics, like, is this for real? I had to really read them. I was like, okay.
Yeah, but do you feel like when Arliss asked, do you feel like something in a negative way where it's like, oh, I'm not getting a nigga to pay for all my shit. Like, I'm not doing this properly.
For me personally, it did not. But I could see how it could for other people. But again, I don't take things personally anyways. And I always, when I hear things like that, I do it so objectively. So to each their own, if you will. But I definitely get the negative backlash that there is.
No, of course.
In my opinion, I just believe like to each their own, to me at least, it's not that big of a deal. That's how I perceive it.
No, that makes sense. Because also in this book that I was reading called Love Yourself First, there's a page that talks about the things that bother you the most about others are actually things that bother the most about yourself.
So hold on. Say that again. That was good.
the things that bother you the most about others are actually the things that bother you the most about yourself.
100% agree with that.
So for example, so let's just say like those women are very sexually empowered. Like they're very confident. They're sexually confident with themselves.
Right.
So they can portray themselves in that manner. Whereas some women who aren't as sexually confident or are confident with themselves will feel more timid or more submissive. And to them, that's like vulgar or that's like too much, more or less, right? For example,
and even,
go
and
ahead.
you can even say not even confident, but maybe outright about it.
Yeah.
More like present about it, throwing it in your face kind of deal.
Yeah, but like I feel like when you're talking about feminism, isn't it when you talk about feminism, isn't their main goal to be equal with men, right? And it was kind of us men who pushed this whole this look of objectifying women. Do you know what I mean? We were the ones who kind of like pushed women to say like, oh, if you want to get this job or whatever. And now we kind of like crafted this. I would think so, to where now it's like, I guess you're taking it and you're using it to your advantage. I don't know. It just kind of confuses me. Where it's, I don't know, because you can kind of say like maybe the same thing about like the word nigga. Like
that's
it was
exactly what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
It's the same thing. It was a word that was used to
oppress.
degrade us, oppress us.
Not the word nigga.
No, but yeah.
Yes, yeah.
But it was a
What's the word,
used-
Jess? What's the word we're thinking of? You better not say it.
I'll leave that to you guys.
Yeah. Jess is white, everybody.
But like it was used to like
Just in
oppress
case you
us.
can't tell.
Yeah, I know.
How you doing, buddy? Anyways.
It was a word to repress us, and we just flipped it around, and we were like, "Yeah, well,
That means
we're-
homies
we're-
now.
I don't know,
So,
bro.
is it a problem for women who are objectified
Themselves?
sexually to be like, okay, you guys want to use this against us? We're just gonna use it against you. Is that a problem?
I feel like when you're I know teachers their own or whatever. No, if something's whack, I'm gonna say it's whack. Like if you're how many girls, I would like to do a study. How many strippers that say they went in for school to pay for their school, how many of them finish school and then just start stripping full time?
We need to get a stripper on the line then.
Yeah, we would have to get some real
You guys
stats.
need to get statistics for that.
Exactly, because we don't know.
Yeah.
Like
There's a lot of strippers out there, and I can't imagine thinking that a lot of them didn't finish school. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Or even went to school for that
Even
matter.
went to school.
Because everybody's going crazy over this right now, and as we said, we talked about this last week on the episode, Jess, to say like it's nothing new. Like this shit has been going on, but like this is just overtly in your face. Like, yo, take it, eat it,
No pun.
bring a bucket
But
and a mop.
But like
Mac and cheese.
there's been,
Hot.
there's been so much fucked up shit when it comes to sexualizing women.
Yeah.
There's been porn, there's been they like look at Harvey Weinstein. Like, you know, you want to make it somewhere in Hollywood, you have to do a whole bunch of shit. But now when they're actually doing something and saying that they have the power to do whatever they want, they can rope a man because they are experienced sexually, I guess. Now everybody has a problem with that. Why is that even a problem? If that's what they want to do, like whatever. I don't business.
Jess, do you have any friends that are like, you have any girlfriends that are completely against this?
Personally, I haven't actually asked any of them yet, but you know what? I probably should. However, a lot of my friends are more like me, more free-spirited, but I'm actually curious to see what they would say. And I think you guys should talk to even a feminist.
So you got to
and
get
see
me. Do you know
exactly
any?
what their perspective is.
I think I know one actually. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I think I know one. I'm gonna ask her to. Yeah. That's a good question.
Yeah. Because I imagine they would feel like it's what. But okay, I said this last week as well. I said, what does it matter if, or did I say this to my cousin? I think I was talking. I don't remember. But I said, what does it matter if that's what they want to do? If they want to be an overly sexual person, why does it even matter? Realistically, guys are like that, and nobody says anything.
Yo, listen, I'm just gonna keep talking shit until I see aliens. When I see aliens, then bestiality to me will be all right. All this other weird shit. No, I'm just saying.
That was this episode of Serious Business.
I'm just saying. Until I see aliens roaming down the street, And then, because some niggas will be ready to go and have sex with some aliens. That's when the real weird shit, everything will be acceptable. That's when you can't say none. But until then, I'm going to still keep talking my shit.
Maybe it's already happened and you don't know, though.
Yeah. Michael Jackson.
An alien?
He was an alien, man. You see those moonwalks, bro?
Stop it.
I'm telling you, that guy was not human.
Stop it.
Michael Jordan. All the aliens start with Michael.
Right?
Michael Bublé?
Michael Bublé.
Mike
that
Myers.
nigga can sing.
Mike Myers.
That nigga cannot die. That nigga invincible.
Mike Teleska's probably like, well, I'm not an alien. That's my buddy. That's my buddy. Oh, man. Well, all right, then. Shit. You have anything else you want to talk about, like, in terms of it? Like, did anything shock you? Did anything, like, resonate with you with the video?
Did you watch the video?
Yes, I did.
Were you tripped out about the censored video?
Sorry?
Were you tripped out that the video was censored?
Yeah, it pissed me off.
A little bit. It's like if you're gonna do it anyways, you may as well just do it.
Yeah, I was like, am I watching a much music video? Like, what's?
Yeah, exactly. I think bringing the Tigers in, I know that was a big controversy as well.
Who?
The Tigers.
No,
Sorry?
well, the big controversy was bringing in people that, there was a petition to get Kylie Jenner edited out of the video.
Yes, I did hear about that.
55,000 people signed that petition online.
Fuck
Like,
that
it really
shit.
mattered. Oh,
She was looking good in the video. I
Well,
don't give a fuck. She was looking
yes, but
good in
it's
the
the
video.
fact that her baby daddy's black. You can't
Who
say that.
cares? Who
I know,
cares?
it's true. It's true. Who cares?
Who cares?
Yeah, WAPs aren't exclusively for.
Race, like
What's your face? What's your face like that for?
Listen. I'm all good with
You want
Kylie
Kylie
Jenner.
out?
Yeah.
Why? What?
Yeah. I don't think she should have been in the video.
Why?
What does Kylie Jenner bring to this culture?
exactly. That is exactly why she's in the video because
I don't
what's
think it
her face?
matters.
Cardi even posted like she was empowering women of all kinds, even women with no talent.
I get it. Yeah. I get
She
it
even
from-
said that with no talent.
I
Kylie
get it
Jenner
from
has no
that view,
talent.
but I think the petition was. Can't really say I wanted her out. I didn't really care. The video wasn't that great, anyways.
Yeah, that's
to be honest.
let's
it
call
looked like
it what
a
it
Willy
is.
Wonka video. When
Yeah,
they
no,
went,
yeah,
when
that's
they
what
went
it
into that purple and green, I was like, is it these niggas some Oompa Loompas with some booty? Like,
Somebody's
god
gonna start
damn.
dropping through the floor and floating away and shit.
Yeah. But the petition was really about what does she do for the culture that she's even in the video. And I was thinking about it. I was looking at it. And I was like, okay, fine. What does she do other than have a baby with a black guy? That's whatever. She doesn't do. I was like,
Cardi
then
said she
you
was
could
good
have
on her
just-
birthday.
You could have just put Kim Kardashian in. She's doing a whole lot of prison reform. She's doing a whole lot of shit actually for the culture. They could have put her. Obviously, it's kind of out of her thing now.
Yeah,
she's like
yeah.
she's on a different
Yeah,
level right now. She's doing different
transcended.
things.
Yeah.
But that's just what I'm saying. Kylie Cosmetics isn't catered to our
I was
culture.
about to- yeah,
you know what I
okay,
mean?
okay.
So like I think that's what the petition was.
Mm.
Realistically, it doesn't really matter because we make cameos and other culture videos all the time.
Yeah,
We've
yeah.
done country and stuff like that.
Yep.
So I realistically it doesn't even look at
What nigga have
Nelly.
you seen riding
Look
on
at
a track?
Nelly.
Nelly, yeah, that's true.
Nelly did a lot of country
Nelly,
stuff.
country grandma.
So
What? Going
but
down
it's
now,
kind of
baby.
hypocritical to be like,
Yeah.
get out of this
It's
video.
But Nelly's
you know?
black country.
Yeah,
he won,
but
he
so
won
was
an
Lil Nas
award.
X.
He won an award, okay? I'm pretty sure Nelly won an award. But did Lil Nas X win an award?
So they actually kicked him out. They
That's
they
not-
didn't classify it as a
All
country
right,
song.
okay. Kylie Jenner out the video then. Fuck
Yeah.
that shit.
It's true. Jess, we appreciate you, girl. Anything else you want to say to the people?
You know what? That's it. And to be honest, I always say this, just be you. Despite everything, I just believe everyone should just be you. And that's all.
You know what? I agree with you. And a lot of people take that as like a cliche or underrated comment. Those things like be you, always be yourself. I wholeheartedly believe in those kind of things. Because people take those things for granted. Another one people take for granted is everything happens for a reason. But
Yep.
that is a real true. And
That's
if you
true.
actually really look at it throughout your life, you will see that those are people don't say that as cliche. It's actually like a legit thing.
True.
Be you, and
I
things do
agree.
happen for a
Yep, you
reason.
dodge bullets, you break up with people and stuff. You know, you just
Yeah.
you just need to ride your path
true,
and see
it's
where
true.
you go.
Yeah, yo.
Ride the wave.
Exactly. Yeah, Coke wave.
All right, Jess. All right, much love, girl. Love you, girl.
Thank you, appreciate it.
Thank you guys so much for having me.
All right. So either you have a WAP, a DAP, or a DAC.
Dak.
Dry ass coochie.
Oof.
Goddamn.
That's
Jeez.
the censored version.
Dry ass Gucci.
Anyways.
Yeah.
Yo.
Sandpaper.
One thing I forgot to bring up with Jess is I want to talk about this Cuties foolishness that's going on.
Cuties.
We talked about this before we started this, but y'all ain't seen it. We kind of see it the same way, but then we don't. There's a break. So anybody, if you don't know about the Cuties Netflix foolishness that's going on,
Fill us in.
Open up the rock that you're living under. Oh, I wasn't even going to explain it, but Netflix recently came out with this.
It's not out yet. It's not out yet.
Sorry, yes. So they released the trailer to this upcoming movie called
and artwork
to this movie called Cuties, which tells the story of how they put it, bro. Yo, these companies,
the way they described it,
bro,
is misleading to how the trailer portrays it.
Right, but even then, the way that they wrote the synopsis, it's funny because of like we're so close to an election year. Sorry, we are an election year. It's
Black men.
Couple months, bro.
Yeah, oh shit, that's right. The black. We gotta bring up that nigga. Can you find that? Can you open up your Telegram? The nigga with the black men thing. I want you to read that after.
Oh yeah, all right.
So Cuties is a movie that's coming out on Netflix, and how they pose it in the synopsis is that young Ava, I forgot the girl's name, who's 12 years old, breaks away from her parents' conservative views to then join this free-spirited dance crew. Conservative? You could have picked any other word in the dictionary.
Yeah.
Like, it had to be the word conservative specifically, bro. We ain't dumb.
Mm-hmm.
We ain't stupid. Yo.
For sure.
Cuties.
Choose your words wisely.
Choose your words wisely. But they knew what they were doing. They're not stupid.
Of course.
And also, too, they even, like, when I read the description, it said this young girl joins a twerk team.
Right.
When I watched the preview, I did not see any twerking.
So
it kind of reminded me of like a Save the Last Dance mixed with like a You Got Served type.
Right. Yeah, I got you.
Type feel mixed with America's Next Best Dance Crew. I think the name of the show was.
Yeah, that was a good show.
Right, like
I don't
like
even
from what the preview portrayed.
Yes.
That's what I got from it. I didn't see twerking or like.
Yeah,
I know what you mean.
I still feel like it's
all right. Lay the ground floor first.
What about the movie?
About the trailer.
Okay, so the trailer starts off by showing this little girl who's Islamic, and she has to abide by her parents' rules, wearing the hijab and the entire, not uniform, but the traditional
headdress,
like outfit that they must wear for the religion.
Yeah.
And she then sees, I shouldn't even have to explain it. Like go search it. So
search it.
She sees it. She finds these more rebellious dance crew of girls, and they're wearing like less clothes and things like that. She actually then starts to live this like double life, almost, where she will go home and be this like prissy little girl, which a lot of us do. We did as kids, and then we jump into this different types of lifestyle.
So the uproar is more so people. I see it as it's like a gateway to the objectification of little girls, and we can all agree that their original artwork for it was absolutely disgusting. Oh my god,
bro!
Yeah, it was
that girl was like in the twerk position.
Yeah, in the twerk position.
I was just like,
and there was one in the back like holding her lip or some shit. I'm just like, wow.
I was like, yo, can we just like this is. Anyways, so if they changed it, they gave a whack apology about how they've changed the artwork and whatever. Obviously, they're still gonna let it roll. I think that I'm gonna call my girl and be like, we still gotta watch this together. I still wanna watch it just to really understand it, because like at it, I was like, okay, I see where they're going with the story, is how they want to make it seem as if, her parents are super protective and they don't want to do anything, which like, I kind of grew up in where it's like, I wouldn't even ask my mom if I can go chill with Mike, if I could go chill with Clyde. Like, it was not happening.
What about our list? Okay, just fuck our list then. Whatever.
Yeah, this is, well, my mom don't like it. But this is, I was saying before we started chilling, right?
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not asking my parents. I'm just leaving the house.
Right. No, my Jamaican mother, no. So I think it's a problem to where this is a gateway to showing more little girls that it's okay to dress in a certain way.
But
I want to hear your opinion because, well, you have a little girl and you have a bigger little girl, right?
well, let's put it this way. Are they being rebellious because their parents don't understand, or is because their parents aren't open to what's going on in their life?
You hear Will Smith over here? Parents just don't understand.
Well, no,
They
because
don't
think about it.
understand.
Because like in this, like obviously, like their parents grew up in a different age. My parents grew up in a different age. So
Right.
I'm raising a child now in this day and age
Yeah.
where I need to educate her on what's going on today.
Yeah.
So that way she can make the right decisions in her life. So she's conscious and aware of what's more or less going around.
So-
She's
So
not,
do you
blinded.
think-
So you're okay with so you'll be okay with your daughter wearing like a skimpy ass
Hell fucking no.
and a bikini low.
So do you
Hell
think
fucking no.
Netflix is, because like the way I understood about it was that, okay, so the story is a true story, right? It's based on somebody's life.
Yeah, so some people were saying, it was just Netflix's terrible marketing, where
Absolutely terrible.
horrible marketing. But no, it's not strategic, bro. No, bro. If they just put out the original French word of Cuties, which is misogyne or something like that,
Yeah.
and they put out their now new artwork, nobody would have looked at that shit. They want it because now I'm gonna watch it because I really want to see what direction these guys are gonna go for this movie.
But I probably would have watched it anyways.
Nah, you wouldn't have, because it wouldn't have been on our radar, bro. How many movies that are dude? There's a movie out right now, and it's a Spanish one, talking about shit. It's if Jesus had he has a boyfriend, and he's
Why the hell would I watch that?
But I'm saying they didn't market it in a way where it would have caught a lot of ear and a lot of like it wouldn't have caught people's attention. That's what I'm saying is where they did this strategically because now what? We're all talking about it. They got backlash. But now it's like, shit, September, whatever day it's coming out, everybody gonna watch it.
I get that, but
September
do you
9th?
really think Netflix really cares to
Bro,
push something that hard?
Come on, dog. Come
No,
on, dog.
think
Disney
about it.
Plus got Mulan
Think about
coming.
it. That's
exclusive.
That's fine,
They
but
need people watching.
Netflix has a lot of shows already,
Of
and you know
course.
what? Netflix already has a fan
Dude,
base.
these
Okay,
companies are
so
greedy
besides-
as shit.
And most of these
But besides
people aren't
Cuties-
losing subscriptions to Disney
These niggas
Plus.
wanna
People
be
are just
monopoly.
having Disney Plus
I get it.
and Netflix.
I get it,
So
but-
they ain't losing shit.
Okay.
So are they really
true.
like? I mean, Netflix
But-
already pushes enough to you. Open your Netflix. What's new? Coming soon. Blah blah blah. So I mean,
New
I don't know.
episodes,
I
like-
don't know if they're really. I mean, I don't put
but I think-
anything
I
past
think-
Hollywood. So whatever.
But I think I don't even know because I feel like yes they get money. I don't know how that works with the money when it comes to like streaming and stuff. So yes they get money for the subscription base, but who gets paid when you use your data? Like is there any sort of money going to Netflix?
no,
from
they
that?
don't get
It's-
nothing like that.
So that's only for Rogers.
Yeah, because what Netflix does is they have databases
Yeah.
of their movies and stuff, which they update. They put it into like close by. Like Rogers will have a station nearby, and they'll put like the actual
Analytics.
databases.
Yeah.
No, the database of all the movies on there.
Oh, okay, I
So
understand.
when we access Netflix, we're just accessing the one that's closest to us.
Oh, at the hub.
So
Okay.
that's what they do. So realistically, the data them. I'm pretty sure Rogers has to. They either they have to pay Rogers or
Somebody
Rogers
gotta
has to pay them.
So that's what I'm saying.
for
That's the
having
question
that.
I want to know. To where,
But-
because then it would make sense that
Mhm.
whoever's trending is winning. If the Weekenders on Disney Plus is trending right now, I feel like Disney Plus will be winning. Right now, if you go to these places, Cuties Netflix is winning because it's trending.
Well, now Cuties is definitely gonna be up there, but I think they're gonna gain. They're probably gonna get some subscribers or people who have canceled their Netflix,
Yeah.
or people who just want to see what's going on.
Because we just talked about it last week, bro.
That's
How many new subscribers did
Disney Plus
Disney
get?
Plus have? So it's not that. Yes, they already got you, okay, but these companies are greedy as
Yeah.
shit, bro. They
Yeah.
want everybody. You know what
Yep.
I'm saying? Even if it's like a
Well, they have to keep growing, right?
but even if it's a Coca-Cola and you drink Fruitopia and you also drink Sprite, they don't want you drinking High C as well. They want you
Same
drinking
company.
Huh?
Same-
Is
yeah.
High C Coca-Cola too?
No,
Okay.
Icy's not.
No, that's
No, but-
Pepsi, bro.
Same company.
No, Coke and Pepsi are different now, bro. Pepsi Cola wants
Same company.
come on.
Pepsi, Coke, 7-Up, Sprite.
They are not the same
No,
company.
they're not, bro. 7-Up and
Coke
Pepsi.
and Coca-Cola and
Pepsi,
PepsiCo
completely different, bro.
different.
Yeah.
Coca-Cola is Powerade.
Yeah.
Pepsi Cola is Gatorade.
Bro, if you go to the States and you say Fruitopia, they don't know what the hell we're talking about.
Like what?
It's a Canadian thing. So their Fruitopia is, I think
mean
it's
Fanta?
It is High C.
High C is,
They have Fanta down there too.
yeah, but Fanta's more, we like Fanta, but we're not like crazy. But I'm saying like a juice. I don't want to get off Netflix, but like juice, right? So,
which is on Netflix.
Juice is on Netflix?
Yeah, the movie Juice with Tupac and
Yeah, that's what I'm asking.
is it?
It's on Netflix?
I think so.
Okay, I'm going to watch that. I haven't watched that in a while.
Listen now, okay. That's the question.
There you go.
I was like, shit, I hope it's on there. Like, yeah.
So you think Netflix was doing that just to get, because the backlash that they could get may not be worth it.
Bro.
This is cancel culture nowadays,
I understand, but I don't think, I think there's certain people who have, again, when you transcend, you can't be canceled. I think Netflix is transcend because it wasn't just focused on one thing. When you look at who's recently been canceled or they're trying to cancel.
Starbucks.
Well, I don't want to talk about Tory Lanez just yet. Starbucks. Okay. Starbucks is just strictly beverage and coffee and all these other things.
Starbucks ain't never getting canceled.
But you can't even cancel them. But it's like,
you need to see what happened?
Like,
yeah, I saw what happened. Video? But they ain't never getting canceled.
But it's like,
did you see the video?
What happened?
With the maggots coming out of the sandwich and shit in the
yeah, but that's but most restaurants have
it's a franchise,
that's
right?
the thing. But
Starbucks ain't ever getting canceled. No. You know why? Because they were the first niggas who charged freaking $3 for coffee, and they're just like, okay, it works. Yeah, if you're dedicated enough, because I go to Starbucks all the time.
You know what's funny? My brother's best friend's dad brought the idea of Netflix first. Mm-hmm. And to this day, my brother Chris will always tell me like, yeah, his dad like always kicks himself in the ass, like, you know. But this guy was like mad, like what? You want to
Netflix is not an easy feat.
But so what I'm saying is, I don't want to jump too far off.
It's not an easy feat.
But Netflix, you can't cancel Netflix. Why? Because
of course you can. Just go to options, scroll down, cancel.
No,
are you
bro,
sure?
No.
Yes.
You know why? Because when you're so vexed,
because when Cuties come back on, you're gonna be like, we subscribe.
While you're going to cancel, oh shit, the new season of Last You. Oh, Sholan.
Yeah, exactly.
It's called Android Box, nigga.
Nah.
It's not the same though.
No, it's not the same. Some people.
Well, I don't know what kind of Android boxes y'all niggas getting, but the Android
4K
boxes that
HDR UHD shit, man, it's hard to stream that on an Android box. They don't really they can't really support it that well, codex wise.
And then a lot of people have like morals, like a lot. Yes, there's a massive torrent culture, but then there's a lot of people who really like mess with the fact that like, oh yeah, I want to pay for you pay for what you get, like that whole saying, right?
People's work,
yeah.
Like OnlyFans?
Swipe up.
Hey, listen. OnlyFans / Lankaki Johnson. It's
OnlyFans Dark Knight.
So do you OnlyFans, what was mine?
Long something.
Long John Silver?
Yeah, I think it was that. Yeah.
All right, I'll go with that one. Swipe up, please. Please.
I need my baby needs milk. So I think they're wild. Now you, as how old is your daughter right now, Arliss?
12.
You were telling me, like, how does she? Do you see?
Okay, so when I saw the trailer, I expected it to be like dancing, like some sort of like borderline stripper type dancing shit. I didn't see any of that. I saw like little dance moves or whatever, and I don't know if they re-edited this trailer or whatnot.
No, that was the same one.
But it just shows the story of girls growing up. And I said, this is exactly how Esmera acts. Now, do I let her go out and dress like that? No, that's a different story. But she acts like that because that's their age group. That's just how they are. They're coming into their selves. So why are they getting so much backlash over things that are actually happening and been happening?
Right, like you know what you're saying. So what you're saying is don't shoot the messenger.
Don't shoot the messenger, basically.
Right? Okay. I would rebel and say, okay. That's why I want to watch it, because I feel like, yes, it was horrible marketing. Oh, that was the thing. Somebody, I read one of the comments of Instagram. The girl was like, oh, everybody else here is wilding. Y'all need to do your research. This was written by a black woman telling the story of coming up as an immigrant and whatever.
Yep.
Listen, that lady could be blue.
Doesn't even matter.
Gold, I don't care.
Doesn't matter.
You know what I mean? So yes, okay, it's a coming of age story, But I just feel like if we're normalizing it to where it's like, I don't know, bro. I was, and yes, I get what you're saying as to like it happens. I was cringing a little bit, and I know you would to think of, you know, bunch of 18-year-old boys. Like, how old are you girls? Remember that? Did you see that quick scene that was there?
Yeah, and
Yeah,
like
yeah.
over
Guys are
14.
like, how old are you? Yeah, and they're only
Yeah, they're
14.
over
And the guys are
14.
like, yo, man.
No, but the
these
thing
guys-
is, but that happens
that shit happens.
in today's age. Like,
Well, that's what I'm
happens.
saying.
it happens.
They're not normalizing it. It's already normal that this is how 12, 13, 14-year-olds are.
When you were in grade 8, how many girls you know were dating high school guys?
Yeah.
Or heard about girls?
Yeah,
oh, yeah,
kinda
my
wild.
boyfriend in high school. He drives.
yeah.
You're only
You're in
13.
high
What do
school,
you
nigga?
mean you're like, right?
Because on our end, when we were younger, it's you're dating an older nigga. Oh my gosh, that's whoa! Like she's like big time. But then when you get to high school, yo, you're dating a grade 8 girl, bro. We're grade 9.
What's
Nigga,
wrong
what
with
you
you?
doing?
Yeah, right? Like,
yeah,
Nigga, what's wrong with
seriously.
you? You know what I mean? Trying to get a lot. You trying to Akon? You no, but I didn't even know I went that way. I meant of the song. You want to get like locked up?
Locked up. Yeah, no, that's how I took it. That's how I took
sorry,
it.
right?
oh, because of, yeah.
'cause the
Well,
girl-
he didn't know because she lied about.
He didn't know.
Because she lied
She had a
about
fake
her
ID.
age.
She had a fake
Again, that
ID.
goes with the cuties. What if they're lying about their age to? It's all.
I know, but I also feel like we need to set and promote movies to where we're almost trying to change the narrative, because yes, this is our reality. This is the things that's going on. That's why I didn't have like an issue with WAP. What ass pum pum? Okay, yeah, like a lot of girls have them. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
okay, you know, but yes, the music video is trash, but like, yeah, cool.
Yeah.
But you know, you're not empowering nobody to be a stripper. You're not empowered. Like, you know, say what you want to say. No, you're not. You know what I'm saying?
mean,
I don't even have to say my opinion. It's coming out of my mouth. Yes, that's my opinion. So, but I want us to not, not normalize it, or you saying it's not normalized because it's our reality, but to set a new standard where we're not conforming to this thing. So yes, okay, we got this movie, but then I don't know what to say, like to make a movie like it, because it'll probably be whack to be this, you know, this girl that's, you know, perfect and, you know, and
But the thing is, that's not normal. That's not how that would be like a what do they call it? Fictional movie, because girls aren't like that realistically.
So okay,
Or just gender role flip it.
Huh?
Just gender role flip it. A young American immigrant boy comes to America, wherever, starts slinging. Not even that. Starts slinging drugs. You know, he meets up with these guys that are gangbangers.
Yeah,
Good point.
It's stuff
point.
that actually happens. So they're like,
But if that movie were to come out, no one would say anything about that.
Very good point.
Mm-hmm.
And but I feel like
That's true.
That's a very good point. I feel like we've made it where, you know, I think it was the men. No, sorry, it was men who, you know, through misogyny and whatever, all these things that like made this this standard of how women should be in terms of objectifying them and making them wear these things so that they're accepted.
Yeah.
To where now, just like we were talking about with Jess, it's kind of flipped.
Exactly.
Where it's like, you know, but I feel like,
but that's what I was saying.
we're kind of going down the wrong route with that, because I'm not going to compare, you know, you're using this negative to make it a positive, because I feel like when you say the word nigga, like now it's a word of endearment and all these things.
Yeah.
But like you getting up in these skimpy outfits and whatever, like you're gonna get up in a crop top, or I don't know, any of these women's clothings and whatever, and you're gonna say, oh, all niggas ain't shit. Oh, all niggas want to do is look at my ass. Yeah, because your ass is out.
But that's the thing. That's the thing. But this is the thing. See, that's a point of view from the guy's side, how we're like, that is wrong. Who says that dressing in skimpy outfits, if you're a mature grown woman, that is wrong? Why God made us naked. So why is dressing in skimpy outfits such a problem?
And that goes back to if someone else has a problem with it, that says something about themselves. Like, it's just that it's okay.
I ain't wearing no crop top, nigga. I ain't wearing no crop top, nigga. I ain't wearing no crop top.
You remember when you remember the football? My brother, bro, he had this like
the
jersey.
It's like half.
Yeah,
it's like half.
No, bro.
And my brother's bigger than me, so I put it on. So when I was smaller, it went down to my waist.
Yeah.
And as I got taller, I'm just like, yo, this nigga wearing like half a bra. But it was like the thing in the 80s, like all just like cut the shirt.
Now, if a girl would have done that in the 80s, what do you think would have happened?
Oh.
Ooh, they'd be like,
She going home with somebody.
Why can't they just want to
She
dress?
getting tackled by someone.
Why can't they just want to be skimpy? Wear skimpy clothes. Could just be a style choice.
But if you get treated a certain way, then don't.
But why do you have to get treated a certain way? That's the thing. Why is the way that you dress treats you. You have to
right?
be treated in such a.
We have
Yeah, but
tattoos.
okay, yeah,
Does that
yeah,
mean
but
we
then-
have
but-
tattoos? Does that mean we're gangsters?
Okay, all right, cool. So when your daughter's old enough, then put her in a bikini and let her go to school. Like y'all saying it until it happens to you. Like you're clearly
It's not
gonna
about.
happen.
It's not about happening. We're talking about like society's view on it. Why is society
Yeah, but
like that?
but you're saying it's not that bad, but you wouldn't let it happen in your
But that's
house.
not what I'm saying. I'm asking why society looks at it like that. That's what I'm saying. Why did it become the norm for if you wear skimpy clothes, you're a hoe, and if you wear dressed up suit dresses, then you're corny or you're a professional woman.
true.
Why is it
True.
like that? Why can't you just wear whatever you want and you just be the person who you are?
Yeah. All these things tie in where it's like when niggas will call me whitewash because I didn't speak with a certain slang.
There you go. Why? Why can't you just be you?
Yeah.
No matter what, you're black, and you're black because of who you are, not because of
you talk or, like-
black people have always been against the grain. Okay, so we've always done what we want. We're trendsetters. We push fashion forward. We push music forward, all because we do whatever the hell we want. We find ways to just express ourselves in different ways. So why can't anybody else do that? Why can't females do that?
Yeah, but I feel like there has to be like a certain age where we got to be like, all right, chill. And it's crazy because I won't say the dance studio's name, but I went to two of my buddies' daughter's dance
Recitals?
Dance recitals. Sorry, I was burping.
Yeah.
Dance recitals, and both of them, these little girls, bro. First off, the makeup,
It's crazy.
oh my god.
I know.
And then, dude, the outfits was like next level, like ballerina, but then like all stomach,
Yep.
real tight bra,
Yep.
and then like arms all out, and I'm just like, yo, and she's like so happy and excited. Oh, Kevin, you came! Like,
Yeah, but see, but to them, they don't see anything wrong with
They
I get it,
don't,
but it's
right?
our
So-
responsibility. It's our responsibility where it's like, but it's like, okay,
It's
now-
our responsibility to tell them that's wrong.
But then
But why is that wrong? Because we made it wrong and remember, as males, we've made all these rules basically because women really never had rights back in the day.
True.
They couldn't do anything. So all these stereotypes and stuff have been made by males. All these stereotypes of you being a hoe or this dressing is inappropriate have been made by us. So women who want to dress like that never had the
Choice.
freedom or
Yeah.
the choice to decide what's right for them. You know what I mean?
I
Just like
just-
with us as a culture, we never had the freedom or the choice to decide what's right for us as black people because now we are all just looked at as, well, the stereotype gangsters and whatever thugs, whatever it is,
Yeah.
is the typical stereotype. We never had the choice. That's forced on us, just like they were forced on to conform into these lanes that men have put out for women to, you have to be here or else.
when you look at back in the day, women even remember, it was like old school videos like women showing an ankle. The guys like,
Right?
and then
For sure.
and then I think it was because now let's try to go forward. So then it was maybe the women were rebelling.
Yeah.
They would rebel and they would say, I want to wear whatever I want and all these other things, but you can't, there's certain things that are just like super sensual. Like if a
For
guy
sure.
walked around and you could see his bulge, you could see his dick all day, of course you're gonna feel a way about it.
For sure.
So, if there's a picture that I seen, it's of a girl complaining, why do girls have to wear bras? We should be able to, and a guy can just take off his shirt, and go for a run. All right, so then show me your breast. She's like, what?
Well, yeah, exactly. You can't compare the private parts. Like, that's the private parts.
But then you could say that it's a social construct because like of how we've made it.
Yeah.
it's like-
or it could
'cause
just
if
be
we
the
all-
nipple
if we
thing,
all
or
see-
it could just be a nipple thing. It's just the nipple itself is what is like the sexualization.
Yes, that's really what it. Yeah, because when you see it, like they'll block out just the nipple.
but they'll show
They'll show
everything
the
else.
entire breast,
But the nipple.
but just the nipple.
Yeah.
Very interesting. But listen, if you got double E's, you need a bra because you're gonna be slapping yourself in the face if you you running down the street like
boom, boom, boom.
You will run like Igor, master.
Yo, oh my gosh, that's funny still. Well, no, like okay, but even if you might even have issues co-parenting if you're not with
Yeah. If you're not going by the society, because as you might have one view. That's exactly what I was gonna say. You might have one view, and then she has another view. How do you get that across? How do you coordinate that properly with the parent of the child? If you're apart, even if you're together, it's the same thing, right?
Yeah, true. Yeah, co-parenting doesn't have to necessarily be subjected to being separated.
Exactly.
Because some kids will play their parents against each other. They'll go ask their mom something.
Some kids.
And then they'll be like, their mom will say no. And then they'll go ask their dad. And then their dad will say yeah. And they're like, oh,
that's all kids.
I just told them no. And then it's like, oh, well, like, I didn't know. Well, and then it's like, oh, well, we need to come to an understanding where if I tell them no, you can't. It's like, oh, well, I didn't know. And then boom, an argument happens over not knowing that the other person said no.
That's all kids. They will all do that. But that's a miscommunication on the parenting part. It's hard to know like what, because that even happens in my house sometimes where I'll say no and then she'll say yes and it'll be like, oh my God. She'll be like, I didn't know, whatever. So that's like a miscommunication that you have to continuously try to get. It's very hard to be on the same page as somebody when you guys are like two completely different mindsets.
Completely different. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I
like,
do that.
I'm like me, like I'm so strict on some things and not really strict on other things. So it's like, and then she's like pretty much the opposite. So it's like, how do you get on the same page? Like she always goes, my girl always goes, she hates the kids being on like tablets and stuff like that. And I'm just like, I don't really even care, to be honest. Exactly. I'm a tech guy. And I say, like you were saying earlier, we're growing up kids for today's age, not our days, not our days before, even though I was always on computers before then.
It's just so true.
But you can't, if my parents raised me without having a computer because she didn't have a computer.
Yeah,
exactly.
It's
so
true.
you have to balance your kids growing up in the days and age that we are in now, because you don't want them to be behind.
Yeah, because then they hop on a computer and they're like,
what's this?
Man, when I see people my age and they're just like computer stupid, I'm like,
what do you mean? Like computers is old news now.
No, when I say computer stupid, like technology stupid.
Well, I mean, even a lot of people I know who are tech stupid can use a computer very efficiently.
Right,
you know what I mean?
Right.
So computers is pretty much old. Windows, like Windows has been around for freaking ever.
Yeah.
Mac OS is very easy to use.
I think it's Microsoft Word. People have problems.
Bro, it's Google everything.
PowerPoint.
Google, I can't remember the last time I used PowerPoint.
You know
Google
what I mean?
Slides, man.
You just
Google
use
Docs.
Google everything.
What?
Yeah, seriously.
But on a side note, have you seen that Galaxy Note?
The Note 20 Ultra. Have you seen that?
The commercial?
No.
Whoo. Yeah. I was looking at it, but I don't know.
It's probably big, eh?
They're basically saying that is a computer in your hand.
Oh, you're talking about Dex.
Sure.
Okay. Well, Dex is like a thing that Samsung has that you can hook up to a screen, and the interface is kind of like Windows.
Okay.
It'll be like Android, but it's like Windows, but that's Samsung Dex. They now have wireless Dex, which is what came with the new Note 20, but whatever. But yeah, the Note 20 is crazy.
Crazy.
But it's like $2,500.
Well, apparently this SE some people are liking the iPhone
SE?
That's a budget phone.
Right.
Yeah.
For 400 or whatever like that. I don't know.
The Pixel 4a budget phone, $350, bro.
Whoa. I don't know what phone I'm gonna get next, man. My boy Mike was telling me to go come to iPhone, but no, I don't know, man.
No, man,
I haven't been with iPhone since like the third one, dude.
Don't do it,
bro. Don't get me started on the iPhone superiority complex.
Yeah, bro. They're not for the people because they tell you. I was reading a TechCrunch blog, and they're talking about the SE and how they want like the MacBook to kind of be like the SE, the newest ones, because like they're the one company. There's many companies like that, but that don't listen to their customers. They tell you what you want.
Of course not. Apple doesn't listen to anybody, but that's because it works for them, and they're so successful because they're doing it their way, right? Yeah. So they just feel like that. Apple is. I don't know what people are gonna call me, like my cousin and be like Apple hate or whatever, but that's not even it. I actually like Apple as a company. They've pushed our tech forward. Like we would never have iPads, we would never have touchscreen phones like this if it wasn't for Apple, right?
True.
So, but they're the least consumer friendly tech company out there. If you really look at it,
consumer friendly. Explain that part because.
Okay, so. Like you said, they don't listen to their customers. They just do what they want, right? They've always done what they want.
Yeah.
B, they like, for example, they just like earlier this year they did they're removing their right to repair. So they don't want you to be able to go out and repair your phone. Okay, you can't if you open an iPhone. In Mexico right now, it's illegal for you to open up your own iPhone.
It's illegal?
Illegal for you to open it up to repair it. Isn't that crazy? So if you knew how to fix your phone, you wouldn't be allowed to open it.
What do you mean illegal? Then
Like illegal. I don't know what the consequence is, but you cannot open up your own phone that you bought to repair. Right?
Yo,
Isn't that crazy? So that's the kind of shit that they do that makes them not consumer, or the whole app store. You guys know what's going on with the app store stuff. So you know Fortnite and stuff, one of the biggest games. They pulled their app from Apple.
I seen it. Okay, go ahead.
So Apple charges 30%. All companies, Apple, Google, they charge 30% for whatever you charge
on 99 cents
through their app store. So so like Apple does it on everything. So does Google. Apple does it on everything. So like you get skins or you get coins or whatever. They get 30%. But Apple says you can only use their payment, Apple Pay. Like, you know, you sign to do Google, you can do Google Pay, whatever. They say you can only use Apple Pay to do 30%. But Fortnite, Epic Games, they said they offloaded it to the side. So Apple said, no, you're pulled. Like, we don't want that. You have to use Apple Pay and you have to pay us 30%.
So if you want to operate on our app, you can only go through Apple Pay.
If you want to use payments, yeah.
So, but then what about people who download it off Android? Then like
Android's different.
Well, there's a Play Store.
Android, you can do off. Yeah, you can side load it. Android is same thing. 30% if you use Google Pay, 30%. But you don't have to use Google Pay. Any app developer can use PayPal. They can offload you to a website. You can't do that on the App Store. You can't even offload to if you need a fact sheet, FAQ, you can't do that on an app on iPhone. You know what I mean? So you have to, that's how they keep things streamlined. That's how they say it's like a consistent user experience.
Yeah.
So, which is all fine and well, but it's like against terms, and you will be, the App Store is very strict, right? So it's against terms, they'll pull your app and whatever. So Fortnite is suing them. They're also suing Google because Google said, okay, well, whatever. We're doing the same shit too.
Oh, shit.
So, but Google doesn't not let you, like, you can still go to Epic, the website, and download it. They don't care. They're like, whatever. But yeah. So that's the whole debacle with them. They're actually suing for a lot of money, apparently. So that's why I say Apple's not consumer friendly.
Would you say Apple's the mom or the dad in the co-parenting situation?
I would say Apple is definitely the mom. Do it my way or the highway. The dad is like, you could do it my way, but I mean, you know, this way is good. Right here. Yeah, so you know, so that's so that's that.
Oh my goodness. Yo, thank you for listening, man.
Just went on
that
an
has
Apple
been
rant.
Serious Business, the Not So Serious podcast. Again, we appreciate everybody for listening. Episode 19, guys.
19.
Make sure that you follow us on all of our social media platforms. You know what they are. Do I got to say it? Okay, I guess I do.
Yep.
Twitter @SeriousBiz_pod. Of course, our Instagram was @SeriousBusinessPodcast. Make sure that you spell business, BIZNESS. Yo, YouTube, Serious Biz. Make sure that you like it. Make sure that you share it. Make sure that you subscribe. Hit that notification bell, all those great things. And listen, do everything that we talked about. Us secretly trying to record 3 times that you wouldn't even know about.
You didn't even know it.
You didn't even know it. Us having a good conversation about wet-ass P words.
P word. Or C words.
Yeah. Obviously bringing up blocking and busting. Huh?
Placentas?
What else? Placentas.
God. And of course, talking about co-parenting and all the things with that and cuties. We really hope that you take us seriously, but at the same time, we hope that you don't.
Yep.
That's been the episode, and we out.
Like 3 strikes.
But on a side note, next episode, nigga gonna get tatted up. Tatted up.
Oh, snap. That's right.
Yes, sir. Getting 2 tats next week.
You'll tell us about it.
Tell you, yes, but I can only show you one.
And the other gonna show us on the next episode?
No, I can only show you one tattoo.
Okay. Oh, I don't want to see the other one.
Yeah,
then.
I definitely.
Yeah, no, that's a pass for me.
I don't even know if I want to see the first one now. All right.
We all like 3 strikes.
Bang, bang, bang.
Yeah.
Security.